Hi. Hi, 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 sugar pies. How are you today? I hope you're fabulous. Hello, Ange. I'm glad you could be here to hang out. Hello, everyone. Oh, so, before we get into cruising the YouTube streets, seeing what's up in them, I don't know, just watch some random videos or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll go with the flow. But I want to give you guys, those of you who care, an update on yours truly and what's going on. So, anyway, well, good, Ange. I'm glad you're doing okay, doll. I'm glad. I am so much better than I was. So much better. I don't know if you've seen previous videos where I was talking about how I was uh, not really seeing somebody, but it was like a situationship type a deal. A friend who made me believe that they possibly wanted to be more than my friend, but in reality, my intuition was exactly right. My intuition was warning me. I seen the red flags. uh I noticed this person couldn't take accountability for their own actions, like everything was everybody else's fault. And when I confronted them about how they made me feel, they made it like it was my fault. And my warning, like I was like, Sarah, this isn't good. This reminded me so much of my most recent ex. I should have ran for the freaking hills. I'm telling you, you guys, I should have ran for the hill. Oh, girl, I am telling you. I am telling you. Oh, it was horrible. And all of my intuitive thoughts or whatever about this person, my gut instincts, they were right. And I got my confirmation last night that they were right. I didn't put out on the first date. That was apparently a big deal breaker. The hinting around about money, like he wanted me to send him some, was another thing. Like, I really think that this person was trying to use me for what I've been used for in the past, which is sex and money. And I'm really proud, ladies. I am so proud that I set my boundaries and I was firm with my boundaries. I was like, yeah, I kind of figured, I kind of figured he first off, I knew he was talking to other people. And I just had that feeling, and he made me feel like I was in the wrong for feeling that way, but it was true. But anyway, I told him, I was like, I kind of got the feeling that you are talking to other people, and this kind of confirms that you were talking to other people. And that's okay, talking to other people's friends, but not the way that you're talking to me, you know. Thank you, Ange. And you've been in mine as well, hun. You have, all of you guys have been. But yeah, I'm cool. I tried to be your friend and maybe something come of it, but I can't. I'm getting in my feelings because of how you made me feel. And now after we met and if you were like so into me, and since he was really trying to, get in my pants, but I was like, nah, bro, like we can get like smoochy, smoochy, huggy, huggy. But no, bro. After we met, he was like a totally like the mask came off. Get what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes. And that let this be a reminder to all who may be watching this video now or in the future or whatever. Trust your gut instincts. Trust your intuition. This whole time that I've been talking to this person, I was second guessing my intuition because I'm an overthinker and I've been hurt tremendously in the past. I've been in abusive relationships, and I know that that can affect, something good. You overthink yourself right out of something good that could potentially happen for you. Yeah. Hi, Chris. Hi. Happy you can make it today. And we'll get into something fun here in a minute. We'll watch we'll figure out something to like watch or whatever. But I just had to, because you guys are my friends, I had to let you know what's been going on and why I've been so kind of like down in the dumps and like whatever. It's just disappointment. Very disappointed. You can relate about trying to get money from you. You're worth more than that. And thank you, Ange. And so are you. And so are you. So are you. Absolutely. All my life, I have been used mainly for sexual purposes because, listen, I'm not the hottest thing on the planet. I know that. But I'm a pretty attractive girl. I'm pretty attractive and my personality is fire, and I don't know. But like I came to the conclusion. Oh, no problem, Ange. And I appreciate yours too. I do. Very much. Thank you, Chris. Mwah. You guys, see, this is why I had to talk to you guys about this because you guys make me feel so much better. You make me feel so much better. I was really in the dumps. And as are you, Chris. You are beautiful and strong and worthy of all things that you deserve. You know what's funny? Yes, absolutely, Ange. Yes, we do. All of us. Absolutely. You know what's funny is one of the last things that I did say to him, uh, I wish I could read it because I just deleted our entire messaging history because I was like, I don't want to think about it. I unfriended him and I'm like, I just don't. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm good on that shit. Um, what was it? You reminded me. Oh yeah, I told him. I hope that you get everything that you deserve. I didn't say I wish you the best. I hope you get love and blah blah blah. No, I hope that he gets exactly what he deserves, no matter what it is, if it's negative or if it's positive. If you deserve it, I hope that you receive it in full, honey. And I said, just be a better man. And those are my last words. Hopefully you can grow up and be a man someday. Yes, she does. You too. All of you. If you're listening to my voice right now, if you're a man or a woman, it don't matter. You deserve, you are worthy of love and all things good. You deserve it. Because I know if you're here and you're rocking with me, you're not a bad person. If you're rocking with us, you're not a bad person. Because if you were a bad person, our light, our energy, our love would not resonate with you. And you'd be like, nah, peace out. You feel me? Anyway. All right. So what? Let's watch something, shall we? Let's see if there's anything interesting going on. I mean, we could get into some jip bullshit. Life is too short to deserve anything but the best. Exactly. It is too short and it's very precious. Life could be gone. I mean, God forbid, knock on wood, I could be gone tomorrow. When it's our time to go, it's our time to go. You know what I mean? So, no, don't settle for less than you deserve. Ever, ever, ever. Don't ever settle for less than what you deserve. Yes, ma'am. Big facts for sure. Anywho. Hmm. Let's see. Jip is on YouTube now. She has a channel? Interesting. Ooh, Flawless Nina is going live. I'm not going to stream her though. I don't want her to get mad at me because I love her. Well, she's not going live right now, but when is she going live? Oh, 6 hours. Oh, damn. Well, maybe we can pop in and watch her. Interesting. That's very interesting, Ange. Let's see. Oh, you guys. I'm sure you have. But did you guys see that Ken is a little, hey? I know you guys did because you guys keep up with this stuff. I keep up with Nina. I subscribe to Nina because I love her. I love her vibe. And legit, Ken had a boyfriend who actually came out and said he was the reason that Ken left Jip in the first place. Homeboy's got a little sugar in his tank. That doesn't surprise me. Why? I don't know how anybody could like her. Like, for real, like the people, I swear to God, the people that stick up for her, she pays them to stick up for her or something. I swear. Oh, morbid. Okay. Yeah, when I popped yeah, I'm kind of not either because I mean, I'm not trying to be like, oh, stereotypical, whatever, but look at him. He gives you a kind of fruity vibe. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there's that, I've had plenty of like fruity friends in my day. I don't care. I don't care what you do behind closed doors. That's none of my business. I don't give a shit. But girl, Ange, you just said a mouthful right there. She is a joke and a menace to our society. Preach, sister. Preach. Absolutely. Oh, hell yeah, they are, Chris. You are not lying. The YouTube streets are going to be rough as hell on her. For sure. Right, Ange? Oh my God. That girl. She's something else. I'm telling you. Jeez Louise. All right. Let's see here. What can we... Oh, also, you guys, before we get into any videos or anything like that, you guys, all right, babe, I'll be here. We'll be here chilling. But I stepped on the scale today, and it's the weirdest thing because I haven't been obsessing over losing weight lately. I've been just kind of whatever, going with the flow. You guys, I'm budging a little bit. Remember I told you guys I've been like at 260, 270, like in between there. Guys, I'm almost down to right at 260 now. Give or take a pound. I have been floating in between 260, 270 for the longest time, just stagnant there. And now I'm right there. I know it's only a few pounds, but it's like, wow, when I quit worrying about it, when I quit stressing myself over it and just doing what I'm doing and only eating when I'm hungry and not like stuffing myself and worrying and all this, whatever, it's like it's just falling off with, and I'm like, not much effort. Like it's finally budging a little bit. You guys know I've been like, oh my God, I'm stagnant. I'm not moving. It's not moving. My weight isn't moving. It's just staying there. It's like I plateaued right there. But yeah, it's like I'm really happy about that. That maybe that's what I had to do. Just quit worrying about it so much. Quit obsessing over it. And I was not eating the best. I mean, I'm still not eating the best. I'm not eating out as much. I'm cooking more, cooking home meals. I mean, they're not the healthiest, but I'm doing it. And I'm drinking more water. And I could be more active, but I have been somewhat more active. But yeah. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. I mean, it's not a big thing, but it is, some people may not think, but to me, it's freaking huge. Only 100 more pounds to go, guys. If I want to get to 160, and I think for my height and the way my body is shaped, oh, thank you, Chris. Mwah. Love you guys. Like that's when I was 130, I was too skinny. I feel like I was too skinny when I was 130. 160, I think I'll be fine for my height and all that. You're trying to lose weight too and not eat so much junk. Girl, it's hard, ain't it? It is hard, babe. It is so hard. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your support. God. You guys have no idea. Mm. You have no idea how much your words and your love and your kindness help me. For real. But you'll get there, Ange. You'll get there, babe. It is really hard, especially when you're a junk food junkie like me. I love sugar. That's one of my things. Sugar is my thing. I love cake and cookies and all that stuff. I actually got a cake mix. I'm going to make a cake tonight. But guess what? I'm not going to sit down and eat like 2-3 pieces. I may eat a little sliver when I get it done, but I'm not going to sit there and pig out on it. I just don't like feeling super full anymore. I just feel, I don't know. I like to eat my smaller portion, like a normal portion, to where my belly isn't growing anymore and I have something in my belly, but I don't feel like full, if that makes sense. Yeah. Right. The older you get, the harder it is. Like I'm in my 30s. I'm in my early mid 30s. And it's tough now too. So the older you get, I imagine, yeah, it gets rough. Absolutely. We all got to support each other. Yes, we do. Girl, I know. Ugh, especially cupcakes, brownies, ice cream. I'm not a huge ice cream person, actually, but still, mm, delicious. But anyway, you just turned 4. Yeah, it is hard, ain't it, girl? Oh, I'm telling you, the older you get, the harder it is for you to lose weight. Anyway, let's see what's in my oh, Toddy. Maybe we'll watch Toddy's video. I like Toddy. She seems cool, like she won't strike if she's seen this. I feel like people only strike you when you're like talking shit about them, or if you're like pointing out something bad that they did or said or something, and then they get defensive. She is really laid back. Oh dang, I totally missed. Hang on here. Where is it? I totally missed her the other day. What the heck? What the heck just happened? Hang on, babes. Oh, okay, here we go. I totally missed her the other day when she was doing her live. I feel so bad because I wanted to watch on the 20th, and I wanted to like watch it with you guys in the comments. Daily dose of Dipsy. Let's see. She is awesome. I love Toddy. Bear with me, babes. You know how my stupid internet is. I lose control. Whoa, whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned as we attempt to commune with the devil.
To that song.
Please be warned, anyone with young children.
It is stuck in my head because he was just so hot and tatted and he made that guitar sing. Like that song, that guitar was singing every word of that song. And now it's stuck in my head. I'll be doing something and all of a sudden I'll be like, I lose control. Whoa. And I'm like, oh, it makes me want to. Anyways. Oh, girl. I am a sucker for a hot, tatted up guy who plays guitar. I'm always a sucker for musicians. Anyway, all right. Let's get into this because I like Toddy and I like to hear what she has to say.
Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for allowing me to be part of your day. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, tea, matcha, coffee.
You're
What's
welcome.
going on, guys? How you doing? I'm always hungry. We can always chat.
Hey, girl.
Guys, thank you so much. There's almost 10,300 of you guys, and I just can't believe it. I'm so grateful.
Girl, if I wasn't, oh, girl. There's sometimes when I'm like, oh, I would like to be in a relationship. But then there's others where I'm like, oh, I'm glad I'm not, baby. I'm glad I'm single. I'm telling you. Oh, I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for men like, oh, Anyway.
I do partake in the comments, so please comment in the comments, and I love to read your guys's.
You know what? I might show you guys that video. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. Don't get like a copyright thingy. Oh, well. After we watch Toddy, I'm going to show you guys this video. I'll get on my Facebook and I'll show you guys because, oh my God, girl. Ooh. Yes, they are hard sometimes. But, you know, if it's a good one, you guys, and you have communication, you know, there's trust and all that, you work through it. You definitely work through it.
This perception on things, and even when you guys just wish each other a happy day, a good day. I love that. I love that, guys. I love the community that you guys have built and that you've allowed me to be part of, because without you, there is no community.
True.
I'm all alone.
That's right.
Guys, thank you. Thank you so much. Gypsy Rose Blanchard, I watched episode 4, Ghosts of the Past. A little eggy, a little apropos. Right away, Gypsy wants to hold up the wedding of Ryan's dreams. Now, are they married? Yes, but they got married inside of the prison. So Ryan wants to celebrate, wants it to be. Ryan would get married every day, to be honest with you, because he just really needs that self-assurance that Gypsy is just not. He just doesn't feel it. He just doesn't feel it because he can tell there's an undercurrent of shit that's going to surface any minute now. He knows, and his name is Ken. And I have to ask, what is up with Christy and Ken?
But yeah, long distance is hard. Long distance relationships, they are rough. But it will happen when it is meant to be. So don't you worry, girl. Don't you worry at all.
I think Christy and Ken, I don't think there's anything actual with them. I don't think that there's any love affair with them per se. I think that there's some sort of scam. There's a reason why I believe Christy won.
Yo. That is so funny that Toddy just said that, because I was thinking that myself, that there was some kind of little scammy lammy going on there. There's something going on, and there's no there's. Anyway, let me quit. Let me shut up and let Toddy talk, because I'm interested now. She's got me.
Wants Ken to be with Gypsy, and it's not out of the goodness of her heart or what she thinks Gypsy wants. I think it's she can manipulate Ken, can't manipulate Ryan. So Gypsy, she goes into, the family, okay, the Blanchard family, so that's Rod. What I come to find out was that, see, I had said something in a video that I thought that Christy and Dee Dee were cool. And they were, because you see the tattoo. Okay, so the tattoo, are they going to get a tattoo? Gypsy wants to get a tattoo. It's got this, the meaning of life, and it's got one of those little saint things that I can't pronounce because it's French, and I am not French, but if it was Hungarian, I could probably do it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It, you see the other tattoo. The one that's not the husky is the one I'm talking about. It almost looks like an arrow, but it's not. It's kind of a cool thing, but it's hard for me to like anything that Gypsy Rose has or likes, to be honest. But in all fairness, it's a cool tattoo. I can get the symbolism of it, definitely. So Gypsy's going to get this tattoo, and she says that she's got a pick and poke tattoo that they use with staples in the jail. Remember, I told you something about.
I have tattoos like that. My whole arm, my right arm, like the front of my forearm or whatever, is like a poke tattoo, I guess you'd call it. A friend I used to have, I might have told this story before. I have 2 tattoos. One is a dark lotus cross, because I was really into dark lotus. I don't know if you know who they are. If you know the whole Juggalo scene, ICP, whatever like that. Dark lotus is, all of them, but I have a lotus cross on my shoulder blade that was done pick and poke, whatever. And then I have on my forearm that was done like that also, and it's just like some birds and designs or whatever. I'll have to show you guys sometime, but yeah, a friend of mine, she took this like chopstick and she like hollowed out a little like groove in it and took like a straight pin, them straight pins with the little balls on the end, like for sewing. She put one in there, secured it in there with like twine and electrical tape, and then dipped it in India ink and stabbed it into my skin repeatedly. And I'll show you guys. I'll show you. I mean, they're not the greatest, but they are what they are. Yes, Chris. It what's meant to be will be. Where there is a will, there is a way. Your husband used to be a big juggalo back in the day. Oh my gosh, girl, I'm telling you. I've had so many friends, and I still consider them friends, most of them, who were into the juggalo lifestyle, all the music and stuff. Oh, so he was dedicated. He got a Hatchet Man tattoo. That says something. That means he was very dedicated to it. But now I don't know all, but I was into the underground music juggalo scene with all those people, and it was really fun. And there's a real sense of family. You know what I mean? It's like a real thing, and it's really cool. Most of them are pretty cool people. Oh my God, I would love to hear them, girl. But anyway, all right, babe. I know I got us off track. I apologize. Well, no, we never get off track. We go with the flow here. We never get off track. But anyway, let's keep listening to Toddy.
About how they do stuff. I even showed you a picture of, a prison tattoo gun, makeshift tattoo gun. But anyway, so she's got a K that's fading on her ankle there.
Oh, I know. Dark Lotus was my shit. Oh my gosh, I love Dark Lotus. One of my favorite memories of me and my ex best friend. It was late at night, and me, her, and another one of our friends were sitting outside her apartment, and it was summer and it was raining. It was like thunder and lightning and everything. And we were listening to that song, I Can Make It Thunder. I think it's called Kaboom. And we were like, it was like we were doing like rain dances. And it was lightning, and I mean, oh my gosh, it was a great time. Oh wow. Now I got down with Twisted. I still like Twisted to this day. I wasn't so much into the clowns, but Twisted, I was into Dark Lotus, Boondocks, ABK, but I wasn't. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. It was a vibe. It was such a vibe. It was so fun. But all right, darlings, let's listen here.
That she put and was really upset because it was K for Ken. And she shouldn't be doing that shit in jail. You can't do that. You get more time for that. You get punished and get more time for that. You go into the hole and stuff like that. You shouldn't have that stuff in your cell. Anyway, so Ryan makes the statement. This is like the third statement Ryan has made to the effect of he's not feeling very secure. He's not feeling very secure when he takes a picture of the Blanchard family and he's not in it. But somebody's got to take the picture. It makes no sense.
Sorry, I got a message. It's not the douchebag that I dropped. The douchebag narcissist. I promise you guys.
It was a dream to return to the world of Dune.
Because your girl has a lot of
vision to life.
plans.
This shoot has been glorious. It's newer, it's bigger.
Not like that though.
That
it's gonna be
the
a
whole
while before I
family's
open up to
in
somebody
it.
the way I opened up to that one. Oh wow, that is so cool, Chris. Interesting. That is awesome. Jamie from Twisted was my man. He's so nice. He seems nice. Jamie does seem nice. Always thought he was super cute too, even when he was super chubby. Like he lost a bunch of weight, but even when he was like super chubby, like I still always thought that he was like super cute. But oh my God, what was it? The Purple Show. Do you remember the Purple Show? Oh my God, that shit is so old. There's this part with the it was like a home video, the praying mantis or whatever, and he's like, "You killed my brother." Oh, it's so stupid, but it's so funny. Yeah, you got my email. You got my email. Oh, here. And just in case anybody doesn't, let me give you guys my email in case you need it. I lose control. Whoa, whoa. I'm sorry, dude. I can't sing that song. Some songs I can sing, but I can't sing that one. I'm not that talented. Yeah, the Purple Show. Oh my God, it was so funny. It's so stupid, but it was so funny. It is. That's super cool. And I'm super interested. Here's my email, guys. LeemailXOXO@yahoo.com. Hit me up. I'll get back with you ASAP. To those of you who have, yeah, no problem, man. No problem. I will get to you. I promise. I'm so forgetful when it comes to emails. It's ridiculous. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. But anyway, all right, let's watch this. Let's continue hearing Toddie's view here. I don't know why I keep wanting to call her Todd. I just always have nicknames for everybody. If I like you, I'll like I just automatically like come up with a nickname for you. Really not your cup of tea, but yeah, that's great. And you know what? That's awesome that is something that you're not really interested in, but you support him in it. That, mwah, love it. That's awesome. But yeah, I used to get down with the underground back in the day. So I know some people. I actually was on, oh my God, I don't even know if it's still on YouTube. I did a song with my underground musician friends, just local, nobody known. I had a very small part, and oh my God, it's actually kind of cool though. It was actually kind of cool. Like it took me forever to come up with the words, but I did. And I mean, they're very talented, but I can't even remember the name of it. Maybe I'll have to hit him up and be like, "Hey, what's the name of that song that you guys put me on?" I wasn't singing, but well, wait, there's two songs because there's one where I did like a little like the hook where I like kind of sang, but and then there was one where I kind of like rapped. But it actually was cool because it was like a dark thing. He said it reminded him of this musician called Mary Magdalene. I don't know who she is, but I guess she's an underground whatever. But I don't know. If I can ever find it, I will suck it up and I will show it to you guys. But there's only two in existence. And there's a video of me. I don't know if you know who the Dough Master is. Ask your husband. He might know who the Dough Master is if he's like down with the underground. He probably does know who he is. Where I was dancing on stage. There's a video of me dancing all slutty with my friend Chrissy, and I think some other chick. And he was singing the song DPL, which stands for Designated Pussy Liquor. Oh my God, girl. Oh God. It's something. These things are on YouTube somewhere, you guys. If you dig deep enough, you probably find them. They're there somewhere. Oh my God. The good old days when I was like 20, 21, 22. Oh, yeah. He definitely probably knows who the Dough Master is. I bet you. I bet you 100% he knows who the Dough Master is. But anyway, all right. Let's listen to Toddy.
It makes no sense that you'd be in it and have one of the family members been the rest of the family in it. So there's 4 family members in Ryan, who is a family member technically. But when they ask who's going to take the picture, who do you think's going to take the picture? The 4 family members are going to be in the picture. That's just the way it goes. And Ryan was saying, yeah, that's my family too now. I'm in the family too now. I don't know who he was trying to convince. I don't think he feels that way anymore, you know, and that's sad. I'm serious. Dee Dee, Christy, they didn't have this hardship about them. They had a cool relationship, which is what I thought. Dee Dee used to get toys and stuff for Gypsy's siblings. I'm serious. So check that out.
Yeah.
So then, here's what I'm telling you, man. So they go to see Gypsy's maternal grandmother, so Dee Dee's mom. And apparently it was Dee Dee's wish that she be buried next to her mom. Well, when Gypsy was telling her grandmother that in heaven, you know, when she was looking at the gravestone telling her that, I said to myself, man, she must love, because I think Gypsy hated her mom. I think she hated her mom. Mm-hmm. And not for the reasons that Gypsy wants us to believe. I just think that Gypsy is such a dark person.
Yeah. I agree.
That there was no reason for her to do what she did to her mom. There wasn't a reason for that. This Munchausen by proxy, Christy wrote that book.
I absolutely agree with Toddy on this. I feel like Gypsy, I feel like maybe Dee Dee had some abandonment issues and was a little clingy with her, but I don't think it is as bad as what Jip wants us to think. That's just me thinking out loud. I don't think it's as bad as she wants us to think. I think Gypsy is just the fucking epitome of darkness. Like Toddy said, she's very dark. There's a negative energy about her. And the way she portrays herself to, oh, I'm trying to be so innocent. It reminds me of, like, you know, like a demon that disguises theirself as a child to try and lure you in. I don't know if you guys have ever watched any of the ghosty paranormal stuff. You know how demons will disguise themselves as like the ghost of a child to try and like get you to whatever, trust them or let them in or something like that. That is what Gypsy gives me the vibe of. A demon disguised, like trying to disguise themselves as a child. That it really does. Yeah, she's very dark spirited. Yeah, you can even look in her eyes, dude, and you can tell. Like that facade, that mask of, oh, I'm so innocent, I'm a victim, is slipping, and people were seeing it. So many people are seeing it. More people than not are seeing that shit now. and the people who aren't are probably, I don't know, are either getting paid by her or getting paid somehow, or just in total Delulu land, or simp for her because they have a weird hybristophilia fetish. Just my opinion.
There was no reason for that, okay? Because things come out that I'm going to bring up here. She just is a dark person that thought she was going to be smarter than the police, because I really think she tried to nail this on to Nick. The more I think about it, the more the evidence shows, the more hindsight is in the rearview mirror. You turn around. Why did Gypsy put on those Facebook messages that
I feel so bad for Nick, because she had to have been like, oh, my mom beats me and hurts me and does all this. Oh my God, I don't know what to do, Nick. She hurts me. And he was so desperate for female attention. He even says that. He's 100% honest about this shit. He's like, I would have done anything for female attention. So her saying that, like, oh, my mom hurts me all the time. Like, yeah, it probably, and him being not all there, to put it in a nice way. Like, I feel bad for the dude, for real. I really feel bad. Yeah, he shouldn't have done what he did, but he's not all there. And he was taken advantage of, and he was manipulated. His mind was fucked with. And I know what it feels like to get your mind fucked. That don't feel good. But I feel bad for the dude. I really do feel bad for him.
why did she act like the KILLER? If she really just wanted the body found, please go check on my mom. I'm worried. End of story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what her reasoning was, to put that shit on the Facebook. That's not true. That's not true. I don't believe that, because all she had to do was say, just check on my mom, or just or just call the police. I'm sorry, my bracelet's getting stuck here. Or just call the police, an anonymous call. You know what I'm saying? So that's just bullshit. She was setting up Nick. That's why Gypsy didn't have a ticket to go back with him. You know, and Nick's probably sitting in jail, figured this shit out already. I think that when she was sitting there, she loved the fact that the ashes of her mom were not with her mom's mom. I totally believe that. Totally. And if you guys really think that the ashes of Dee are flushed in the toilet, that's not the truth. That's not the truth.
I hope not.
I think the sister has the ashes. So
good. I hope not, because that is so disrespectful.
Ryan's insecurity.
I don't care if you like them or not. That is the most disrespectful thing that you could ever do. So I really hope that that's not the case. They're not flushed on the toilet.
Goes a little bit, a little bit more than a little bit, but it's because Gypsy doesn't really do much to encourage. And, you know, Ryan might be a little insecure. He just might be a little insecure. And, you know, that's not the worst thing in the world on somebody. I don't think he's controlling at all, you know? So I just don't think he has a lot of faith in the relationship, or his own self-esteem, or a little bit of both. And then I have to say, as Gypsy's talking, you know how I said sometimes she picks up the accent? I'm convinced now she's just fake. She's just fake. Because it's not only does she pick up the accent, her voice goes into that high thing. It's just a bit. And, yeah. And it seems to me, you know, if you remember the cousin, so Gypsy's getting a tattoo by her cousin. So this is Dee Dee's nephew, right? Who was close to Dee Dee's age. And Dee Dee was really fond of him. He himself, in this episode, while he's doing the tattoo, he says that Christy failed Gypsy because Christy knew that Gypsy could walk. So everybody's saying nobody knew anything. Yeah. And the more these people keep talking, the more the shit keeps coming out. Where some
That's what I'm saying. Let them keep talking because, wow. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if they were all in on the grift together as one big, huge, happy family. And Dee Dee was getting the most out of the grift. So, hey, let's just cut her out so we get more. You know what I mean? Now look at them now. They're infamous. Look at them now. They got shows and shit. They're on TV, hanging out with the Kardashians and shit. Because they got rid of Dee Dee. That's like some evil ass shit. Swear to God, man. I bet you that whole family is in on the grift. Just my opinion. Just my thoughts and opinions.
Somebody has to say, hold the fucking phones, man. We are celebrating somebody who was master manipulation and manipulated MURDER on her own mom. And then manipulated herself to get out. All right, guys. So Ryan gets a tattoo. So Gypsy gets a tattoo, that life tattoo. Like I said, Ryan gets a tattoo of a rose with the French saint thing as well that I can't pronounce because I'm not French. Ryan says, you didn't get nothing to remind you of me, baby. Because Gypsy didn't, and he got a rose for Gypsy Rose. Because you're my Gypsy Rose, he says. I don't think she's ever going to get anything to remind her of you, Ryan. I think that ship has sailed. We already know she got something. She got something right there. Pretty quick about Ken, right? This is Gypsy says, I wanted to be a veterinarian, and yet keeps giving dogs away left and right. Wasn't there just a picture of a dog in a photo with her and Ryan? And there's a bunch. I don't think she keeps dogs. Okay, so this is the big one. I think that Christy Blanchard wrote the script on supposedly why Ken is wanted Gypsy back. I think that Ken might have said, man, it's too bad. But I think Christy said, yeah, but listen, if you do this, if you say this sounds really romantic. This is what love songs and, movies of love and romance are made from. This is like the major obstacle. I don't deserve you. You have to find yourself. Let me get out of my own way so that you could explore life. Come on. I totally believe that.
Shut the front door. I agree. Christy wrote the script. That wouldn't surprise you either. I thought about Christy might have put a little birdie in her. Right, yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Christy wrote that fucking script.
Mm-hmm.
And she sold it to Gypsy by running it through Ken. Here's the thing, man. What you're saying is, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. Here's the problem. She didn't come back. She didn't come back until you butted in. Yeah, she probably wouldn't have stayed with him anyway. Maybe she would have looked up Ken at some point. Who knows? But we can squarely blame this on Christy at this point in time because she stuck her nose in somewhere she shouldn't have. It's none of her business. It's none of her business. If that man really felt that way, it's up to him to reach out to Gypsy, and Gypsy had him blocked. So I just don't. That Gypsy was married to Ryan. It's just bad form on that one. So I don't know. We'll probably get 5 minutes of that next week after they go through all these other episodes here because it's terrible. It's just, here's another thing that was a little concerning. Well, two things. Gypsy is saying that she's going to stand by her husband, be loyal to her husband. That doesn't last very long, as we know, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Ryan kept saying, that Ken left a beautiful, wonderful woman. And he's talking about Gypsy. Oh my God, everything went deaf around me. He's talking about Gypsy. How do you figure that? Love is blind for all we know. For all we know, our love will grow, but it will not. It's over, Ryan. Guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. Tell me what you think. I want to know what you think. Did you watch it? You guys like it when I talk to you about this stuff, right?
Yeah, I like it when you talk to me about it, Toddy. Sorry, I'm just like that. I'm if I like somebody, I give them a nickname. So, but yeah, when Toddy talks about it and when Nina talks about it, I'll listen. But there's no way, shape, or form I'm watching that bullshit.
Oh, there were some things I missed out. Sorry. I knew. So, Gypsy's eating with her family, and she makes reference to her celebrity status. Now, she says she's not a celebrity, but even among her family, she talks about her celebrity status. Oh, I don't know about my celebrity status. It's infamous status. It is not a good thing. And now it's just a matter of time before. Gypsy also talks about being holed up in the apartment at hers and Ryan's because she only went to New Orleans for surgery and another place for surgery. But then during this thing, she mentions the tattoo and the pain of the tattoo and how it's lab work, vitals, and tests. No surgery. Let me tell you something. When talks about the pain of the tattoo, the cousin says, some people say it's bad as childbirth, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it either.
No.
And Gypsy compares it to, now, if you had surgery, you'd be comparing it to surgeries, not to tests, not to vitals, nothing about surgery because there wasn't any surgery. Again, they keep talking, keep telling on themselves. So, but Gypsy, it was talking about being holed up into the apartment and all that shit, right? Only going here and there for surgeries. What about the Disney World? What about the Harry Potter? What about the Princess Diana? That was mine. What about the Titanic shit that you went to go see? What about all these concerts you went to go see? All these people you went to go meet? What happened to those? Did those not happen anymore? That those were the only times you went out to do things was to go for surgeries? Wake up. You didn't even say anything about surgeries when talked about with the tattoo. Again, it was vitals. So Gypsy doesn't bring up any surgeries because she didn't have any, right? She brings up the comparison with the tattoos, right? Is having vitals, having lab work, and having tests done. No mention of the surgeries because there wasn't any.
Yeah.
Guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip.
Bada bing, bada boom. And that's all she wrote. Thank you, Toddy, for your thoughts and opinions. We appreciate it. It's not like childbirth. Tattoos are walking apart. Right. I mean, I've never given birth to a child, but I can imagine that a human being being squeezed out of your body that has been pushing on your bones and your organs, getting squeezed out of your vagine, or even if cesarean, cut open, your belly cut open and it taken out of you. That is substantially more painful than getting a tattoo. And I have several tattoos. I've never given birth, but that's just common sense. A human being squeezed out of your body is definitely a lot more traumatic to the body than a tattoo. That's ridiculous. Anyway, hang on a minute. I want to show you guys this video, and hopefully we don't get in trouble for it. Copyright bullshit. Oh, never mind. I'm not logged into my Facebook and I can't remember. I can't remember all my stuff. Never mind. I'll see if maybe I can like share it on my community page or something. But the guy with the guitar, I was saying, oh, oh, oh. Anywho, all right, sugar pies. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and being here and giving love and support and kindness and just chilling. I appreciate you all, Chris, Ange, anybody who watches the playback, anybody who sat here and just watched and hung out with us. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. I can't thank you enough for giving me time out of your valuable day, out of your life. Thank you so much. It truly is the most valuable thing that you can give to me or anybody. Okay, so don't forget that. Tippy tippies to my Cash App scrolling at the bottom of the screen are very much appreciated. This channel isn't monetized, so they're very appreciated. So thank you if you can do that. If you can't, not a big deal. Like I said, giving me time out of your valuable day is more than enough. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. I'll be back tomorrow with something. You just gotta keep an eye, like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and all that good stuff, darling. Thank you, Chris. Yes, and you know what made it great? Having you guys be here to share your input with me on these things, these topics to talk back and forth with. So thank you guys for helping me put out a good live here. You guys are extremely appreciated. And as always, I wish every single one of you health, wealth, success, and happiness, and blessings and protection over you all and all of your loved ones, especially the children. Protection over all of the children the most. Amen. Amen to that. We'll talk soon. Mwah. Bye, sugar pies.